Well, good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. It is Saturday, March 23rd, 2024, and welcome, everybody. I hope you guys are awake. I think I'm not awake. I went to a concert last night and I'm still half asleep. I could not get out of bed this morning, so I am still half asleep. So I'm trying to wake up right now. I wish I drank coffee. Maybe that would help. But anyway, luckily I did this ahead of time yesterday and had it ready to go for this morning. So I've been wanting to show this technique since I got this card from Marie Curl. So this was a gorgeous card that she sent me. And a few of you guys said where I could find the directions, but actually Marie, who made this card, has her own video. So I just watched her video to see how she made this card. And then I tried it myself, but I did a little bit different, only because I can't really fit my embossing machine on this desk because I don't have much room and I have so much junk on here. And it's just hard to get it right here under the camera. So I decided to go ahead and emboss all these beforehand, then sponge them and see what happened. And it came out pretty much exactly the same. So she had done it ahead of time, sponged it ahead of time, then embossed it, and then did the black on top. So and I wanted to try different colors too. I didn't do any in black, just to see what it looked like. So we're going to do a black one today. And I didn't finish any of the cards just because I was just playing around and I said, well, we'll finish a card in the video. So I brought a few more different colors to try that I haven't done yet. And we're just going to play around today with this technique and show you how easy it is. But if you just get a stack, and that's what I brought today, just a stack of the embossed. So they're embossed on one side. So I did a bunch of white. And I've got, let's see, I think that's Pool Party. Fresh Freesia, another white. I think that is Daffodil Delight, maybe. That's Crumb Cake and Tahitian Tide. So we've got a bunch of different colors to try. And you might think, and we're going to be using the other side, not the embossed side, but the debossed side. And you might think these all started as white, but they didn't. So I don't know if you want to guess which ones you think. Well, these are obvious. You can tell these are white. So those started as white. But some of these didn't. So this one you can kind of tell is white. This one is actually crushed curry. So I started with crushed curry and then put actually berry burst, and it turned orange. And then I did Calypso Coral on there. No, I did, Calypso Coral and berry burst. So that was that color. This was white, and I did, let's see, I did crushed curry, Calypso Coral, and berry burst on that one too. No, melon mambo on that one. And then this one started as Tahitian Tide, and I put Pretty Peacock, Highland Heather, and I think Blueberry Bushel on this one. And then I covered it with Starry Sky. And these two I covered with Espresso, Early Espresso. And then this one also is Starry Sky on the top. And it's just Highland Heather. Oh, it started on Fresh Freesia. And then I did Highland Heather and what was the blue? I think I did either Blueberry Bushel or Tahitian Tide and Highland Heather on that one, and then did Starry Sky on the top. And then this one I started with Tahitian Tide, and I put Highland Heather, Blueberry Bushel, and I think that was it. And then I just did Starry Sky on top. So we're going to be playing around with all different colors today, and then whichever ones you like better, we're going to make into cards. So I didn't bring all the colors with me today, but we're going to pick a couple. And I have to do a swap for my meeting Monday. And I was thinking I was going to do this one because we're not supposed to be using retired products, you know, things that are retiring. So this was actually, well, these two were my favorites. But since I'm using Starry Sky, that's retiring, so I can't use that. So I said, well, I got to pick colors that aren't retiring. So these two have colors that aren't retiring. So we'll see. But I want to make a blue one too. So we're going to do that today. So again, that was from this card I got from Marie Curl, where I got the idea from. I did see several other demonstrators that have done videos with that. But I think mine's going to be a little bit different than how they do it. So this is the embossing folder that you need. It's called Layered Florals. And if you do the embossing after you put the color on, you need to make sure you put your paper in with the non-Stampin' Up. So there's a Stampin' Up thing. This is always the top where you see Stampin' Up. This is the top of the embossing folder. You want to do this side. So like if this was my color and I hadn't embossed it yet, I just colored it with some colors, then you would put it in like this. And then actually I put them all, most of them in like this because I like the pattern this way better. And then emboss it. And then, so it's not the regular side. So this side will get embossed. It's all dirty because the ink smeared from my workspace. So this is the embossed side, and then the one that with the color is the debossed, so it goes in. All right, so let's get started in just a second. I get one happy mail. This is from Isabel Fougat, and she sent me this cute little daffodil card. And I just thank you, Isabel. It's so cute. And let's see. Oh, card kit. So if any of you guys have been ordering the last week or so, this is my card kit for this time until the end of the month. If your order is $50 or more with the host code, you'll get the card kit to make these 3 cards. And if your order is over $100, you'll also get the pack of gems to go with it. And don't forget to use the host code for me. And don't forget, if you haven't seen the retiring product list, I did a video last time showing everything that was going to retire. So you can just go through that. It takes, the video's long, but it makes it easier than doing it yourself. So, oh, Vicky, yeah, I did this technique before with the seashell embossing folder. You're right. I forgot about that. Yep, I did it last year, the same technique with the embossing, the shell embossing folder. So I forgot about that. So look back on that video too, because it's basically the same thing. Let me read some comments. Hey, Carol. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Jody. Hey, Regina. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Judith. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Julie. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Marva. Hey, Vicky. Hey, Tina. Hey, Lori. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Mary. Hey, Sharon. Hey, Ware. Hey, Vicky. Michigan. 6 inches of snow. Yuck. Hey, Bill. Still on full chemo dose. Oh, everybody say a prayer for Bill. He's going through chemo and it's not going well. Hey, Judy. Snowy Alberta, Canada. Oh, we have a little chilly day today. It's probably like 50s today and it's raining. But my neighbor across the street is out there pressure washing his driveway in the rain. Hey, Bobby. Hey, Deborah. Hey, Tony. Hey, Shirley. Hey, Hope. Hey, Diane. Hey, Tina. Oh, Bill, you do need this folder. This is my favorite embossing folder that we have right now. Love it. Love it, love it. Hey, Sherry. All right, so lots more people joining in. Vicky says, can I come up and mow her snow? No, I just mowed the grass a couple days ago. My grass is growing crazy now. I haven't even put fertilizer down yet. Okay, I think I got almost everybody. All right, so what are we gonna do first? I think we're just gonna take these. So if you are doing this without embossing first, all you're gonna do is put your color on with your blending brushes. So you're just gonna take a piece of white. Let me see if I just got a piece of white here. Or any color, really. You can use any color you want, as long as it's not too dark. So let's just take a piece of white. So you would take your colors and just pick some. So like Tahitian Tide is a good one. So we could do, I think this is the right brush. So you could do just your color on here and just kind of put it in a few different places, however you want. But I really think the way I'm going to do it for you is easier because you don't even have to waste as much ink doing this. And then you go to another color, and let's say you want to use Highland Heather. So we could go to Highland Heather, put a little bit of purple on here, and then, oh, that's dark, but it doesn't matter. It's going to show up different. I just re-inked this, so it's got a lot of ink. And then let's say you want to put, oh, I don't know, what else would go? Blueberry. Put some blueberry. Where's that one? So just kind of fill in wherever there's not, I don't want to mess my paper up. Hold on. Let me get some scrap paper. Okay, so let's say this is what you start with. So you would take your embossing folder, don't put it on this side or else put it upside down. Turn it over and then put it like that. And then you're going to put it in, and then when it comes out, it'll be embossed. And then what you're going to do is what we're going to do in a minute. So we're going to do it a different way because I've already embossed all these. So these are all embossed. We're going to start with a white one. So this is already embossed. So we're going to kind of go backwards, but it comes out the same. All right, so we're going to use those same 3 colors. So let's do Tahitian Tide. And I'm just going to try and stick, see where it's flat, that's going to be covered in your dark color. So you really don't need to worry about these flat areas. I just put my finger right in the ink pad. So the big flowers and the small flowers are really what you need. And you need to press in because you want to get the inside of the flower. So we're trying to do it pretty, not really light, but pretty heavy. So I'm not going to color them all because I want some to be like mixed and some to be different colors. But I think this way you can more focus because you already know where your flowers are going to be. So let's put some of that blue. All right, now I'm going to switch colors. So that was Tahitian Tide. Now I'm going to go to the purple. So this is Highland Heather, or you could use grape. So put some, oh, this is dark. I just re-inked it and it's so dark. It was almost running out of ink yesterday, but it'll be fine. And if you wanted to, you could do like the flowers, the little flowers, a totally different color, but, and you can leave some of it white if you want to. So I'm going to go over some of it with the blueberry. And you know, I love mixing, this is the blueberry one, yep. Mixing blues and purples together. They're like my favorite colors. And this blue is really dark. Okay, so we've gotten most of the flowers covered, so that's all we need because the flat part doesn't really matter. All right, so now what you're gonna do, let me put a little bit more purple in here. If you want to put some pink, you could put some pink. So I got so many wonderful comments from you guys about the last video doing the retiring walkthrough for you guys. And I had such a headache that day from looking at that stupid list. And then I got all these nice comments and I was like, oh, I'm so glad I did it because it was worth it. But then I got this one comment from this lady. I don't know who she was, but she says, all she says was, next time, can you get your fat fingers out of the picture because it's harder to see. Use something skinnier to point with. And I just was like, I wanted to say next time, just don't watch. But I was so mad. I was like, oh my gosh, how rude. All right, so I was looking for my old brayers because I have like 4 brayers and I was trying to have one for each color, but I can only find one of them. So I'm going to have to clean this in between colors. All right, so we're going to take the brayer, just ink it up. This is Starry Sky. Now you can do this with the sponge, the blending brush, if you wanted to take this and do that, or you could take the ink pad, which is what most people have been doing, and just take the ink pad and drag it. I feel like that wastes a lot of ink, so I've just been doing the brayer. So, and it comes out really, really nicely. So we're just going to go over this. And if you have a flat surface, it works even better. Mine is a pad of paper, so it's not as flat. I know you're supposed to go one direction with the brayer. I always forget and go back and forth. And you just put it on as dark as you want. And just try to get rid of those little, I think that's probably from my fingers, because I just put lotion on. So it might have a little bit of oil on there. And just be careful because you do get ink on your fingers when you do this. Now that came out really good. See how gorgeous that is? Love it. All right, so that's our first one. Isn't that beautiful? Love it. And then if you want to sprinkle it with the shimmer spray, look what happens. Oh, just gives it some gorgeous shimmer. You see that? Oh, it's so beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? But the brayer is so much easier than taking your ink pad and just dragging it across. Because I think unless you have a very steady hand, what happens is it doesn't go straight. And a lot of times you get that ink into the crevices too much. And I just don't like doing that. And I think it wastes a lot of ink. So I like doing it with the brayer better. All right, so there's number 1. Now, you got to be careful because this sometimes will stay wet for a minute. That's how I got like ink on the other side. So we don't want to mess that up. All right, I've been wanting to try a crumb cake one. I haven't done one yet, so we're going to try. And I wanted to use colors that go with like the lavender paper. So I did one with this. So I did this on white. Wait a minute, that's not the right one. Hold on. Where did that one go? I think I forgot it. I did. Oh, no, here it is. Okay. All right, so the lavender paper has Pretty Peacock and the Highland Heather or Gorgeous Grape colors in it. And I did this one on white, and I said, oh, I wonder what that would look like on crumb cake. And so we're going to try this now with the crumb cake. So we're going to do the Highland Heather, or I didn't bring Gorgeous Grape, so we're going to do Highland Heather. So we're going to do this one. I don't know how this is going to come out, but we'll see. The purple's darker. And that's the only color that I did on there, so it was purple. And then I put the Pretty Peacock on top. And then I'm going to show you how to do it after. We're going to brayer first, then put the color on. So hopefully this doesn't make a mucky mess. Okay, and we could put, did I bring, I didn't bring Lost Lagoon, okay. All right, maybe a little bit more. We can always add more after too. So let's see what it looks like. If we take our brayer, so I'm going to use my other brayer and Pretty Peacock. I did bring wipes so I could clean this. I do have like 4. I don't know where they are. So we're going to take the Pretty Peacock on top of this. And And we can add more purple if we need to. I don't know if you guys can hear that, my neighbor's pressure washer going. He said he's gonna come over and do my fence, but it's raining today all day. So I went to a concert last night. I went and saw Tornwells. I don't know if you guys listen to Christian music, you know who that is, but if you don't, then you don't. He's a Christian pop singer. And try to go One Direction. It's really hard to remember to do that, because you always want to go like this. Okay, so let's add a little bit more purple and see what it looks like. But it was so good. That concert was so good. So see how you can add it after, like if you finish and you're like, oh, I'm getting ink on my finger. You're like, oh, I want some more purple in there. I thought this would match the lavender paper pretty well. The perennial lavender. Okay, so there you go. So that's what it looks like on crumb cake. That's what it looks like on white. I don't know which one you like better. So they're a little bit different. The Pretty Peacock looks totally different on the crumb cake, so it gives you different looks. All right, anybody have a color they want to try? We can try it on white or on Tahitian Tide or on yellow. Want to try one on yellow? See what it looks like? Let me clean this brayer real quick. Read some comments. Okay. Got too much stuff on my desk. Okay, let me see. Oh, the lady that said the comment. I know it. It was rude. She was a meanie. Blue and purple look really good together. I know. I love blue and purple. Vicky said, I saw a few other explanations of their tiring items. They were blah. Tell the rude woman, would you like to sit on it, lady? Well, I was trying not to be mean back, but I did just say, you know, I spend a lot of time doing that. And if you can't say anything nice, then maybe you shouldn't comment. So hopefully, see, this is where I wish I had a bunch of brayers so I didn't have to waste the ink, but we're gonna switch to brown on this one, I think. Okay, so I think I got that mostly clean. Okay, so we're gonna try on this one. I think I'm gonna try it like I did the other one and show you, because this is one of my favorite ones. This was white, this was yellow, oh, this was crushed curry. So this is daffodil, but I'm gonna try and get some pink and orange on here and see what happens. See if it turns red right away. All right, so we're gonna start with, let's start with Calypso Coral. So I'll take a little bit of that and just blend it. See, this one you've already got one color done, so you don't have to do a yellow. But I hope the pink comes out pink and not just orange. And I saw somebody say their blend challenged, but you really don't have to do anything except, I know Lynn, I will delete her. Let's see. Thank you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, you guys are loving this. Okay. Thanks, Patricia. Thanks, Marva. Yep, Tony, you're going to have to get a brayer. You don't have to have the brayer. I mean, you can do it with just dragging it across, but okay, so there's a lot of orange on there. So now let's try the Oh, this is Melon Mambo. I don't know why I said Berry Burst. This is Melon Mambo. So we're going to get our pink and put some pink. Oh, it does come out kind of orangey, but kind of pink. So you want to leave some of the yellow showing and some of the orange showing. It doesn't show up as pink as it does on this one, that's for sure. So starting with the white, you definitely see like all the colors, but I was trying to save a step and not do the yellow. All right, so I'm gonna take a brown for this one, the early espresso, and see what happens. All right, so early espresso. Now you could use black. A lot of people use black for every single time, but I don't know. I like to use different colors. All right, so this is early espresso. Oh, this one's dry as a bone. Whew. Should have re-inked this one. Let me see. I think I got another one here. Here's another one. You want to make sure your pads are good and inked up. All right, that's a little bit better. I really need to re-ink this one. Although it kind of looks good with the softer brown. Okay, you can tell my ink pad is definitely not as dark as it was on this one, but it still looks beautiful. It just has to be dark enough to color the colors that you already did on there. Okay, so what do you guys think about that one? I think I like this one better. I don't know. It looks more like that one. This was my first espresso, my second espresso, my third. It does use a lot of ink, that's for sure. And then just clean it off. Okay, now you guys pick a color. We're going to start with white. What colors do you want to use? So we'll start with a white fresh one. Let me scroll down so I can see. Oh, the concert was so good. Yes, it was very good. Except they had like a couple people ahead of time. They weren't that great. Definitely Torrin Wells was super awesome. And they did have, it was at Regent University, which is where CBN and, you know, where they filmed the CBN show, and it's in Virginia Beach. So a lot of the people there were Regent students, and they had the Regent University singers, which they were fantastic. And yeah, it does look more like suede kind of, Sharon. Vicky says, I like it lighter. As Bob Ross would say, a happy little accident. Can I make an ombre color with brayer ink? Oh, you mean put different colors on the brayer? Probably I could. I didn't think about that. It'd probably be easier with like 3 brayers though, instead of trying to get different ink colors on one brayer. Okay. Anybody have any colors they want to choose? Do I have any? No, I can't pre-order yet because I didn't go to On Stage. So only the people that went to On Stage can pre-order. So I did get to go to my friend Melissa's house yesterday, and she had all the pre-order stuff. So we got to look through it, and there's some gorgeous, gorgeous new papers. And we made a couple cards. I meant to bring some in here. Purple and teal. I didn't bring teal, but I brought Tahitian Tide and Pretty Peacock. All right, you guys are quiet this morning. Nobody has any requests? You can just do one color without even sponging too, if you wanted to. Like this one, I actually just put Highland Heather on top, and then I just went back and sponged some pink in there. So you don't even have to do much sponging if you don't want to. You can just brayer any color on top and leave it, which if you want to do that, let me just show you like, let me clean this off real quick. So go through some baby wipes. All I can hear is this. Well, this is not working. All I can hear is that pressure washer out there. Okay, there we go. All right, so if you just want to take, like, pick any color. Let's say, well, we could do blueberry. Blueberry is actually what's almost on this. This was Starry Sky, but we'll just put blueberry on it. It's almost the same color. So if we take the blueberry and just put it right on here. See how pretty that is? And you don't even have to do anything. But if you want to go back and sponge it, you can. So look, there's one. You don't even have to sponge it. You just put any color on top, and there you go. Yeah, it is stamping here. I mean, it is raining here. So he says, is it raining here? It is raining, and my neighbor's pressure washing. That's what's so funny. No, Donna, we can't. Regular demonstrators can order on April 2nd. If you didn't go to Onstage. If you went to Onstage, you can order now. But I did not go, so I can't order till the 2nd. Glad you said something about the pressure washer because I thought it was my computer. Oh, you can hear it. It's just like, it's just like this. It always happens. Like somebody will be mowing their grass or doing something right when I get to do a video. All right, so there, and this has a little stand on it. I don't know if you guys noticed that. You can put it there so it doesn't get on your paper. Look, I got stuff all over this piece of paper. Okay, so, oh, I was going to show you how to do one with scraping the pad across. So let's go ahead and do one. Let's just do this one with black and not do any sponging at all. So this is just Tahitian Tide, and I just embossed it. So I'm not going to put any color on there. We're just going to take the black ink pad and drag it across. So I could brayer this, but I don't want to ruin my brayer. So we're just going to take it and just drag it across. Oops. And you got to be careful because you want to have a really light touch with this dragging, or you get too much black in there. I just re-inked this one, so it should be pretty juicy. But this does take a lot of ink. Now, after you do it, if you decide you want some color on this, you can add it after. But look how pretty that is, just without even doing anything except putting the black on the top. So there you go. So that is just Tahitian Tide embossed with black across it. So nothing, no color at all. But if you want to add some purple or some darker blues, that would be really pretty. You could do that, and you can do it after. So let's take a dark blue, like the blueberry bushel, and just put it. ... . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . Oh, now see how gorgeous that comes out? I love that. So there you go. So that is Tahitian Tide paper. Start with Tahitian Tide, do black on top, and then take Blueberry Bushel and sponge a little bit on top of that. Oh, that's pretty. And then spritz it. Oh, that's pretty. All right, so out of all of these, because they're all basically, I've got stuff all over me. It is a little bit messy, especially if you drag the ink pad. That really gets the ink on your fingers. Okay. All right, so out of all of these, now that I got my paper dirty, all right, there's 3, 4. I don't know if I like that one or not. I think the Pretty Peacock doesn't really show up that good on the crumb cake. All right, let's just start with these right here. Okay, out of the top row, what's your favorite one? 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the top row. We'll narrow it down this way. You like Melon Mambo Pumpkin Pie. That's a good one. Yeah, I do like that one. That was, let's see, these two. Love the black. Okay. Yeah, you're brayering or coloring on the debossed side. 3. You guys like the black one the best? A couple people say 1, 2, 3, 1, 4. See, I like this one better than this one, but all right, so we'll take away these 2. Okay, so we'll keep these for a minute, but I think this one is winning. All right, so out of the bottom row, which one do you like? 1, 2, 3, 4. So for the bottom row, we'll take these away for a second. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the bottom, the middle, this one, 4. Oh, really? 4? That's funny. A lot of you guys are picking 4. 1 and 2. Yeah, I love this one too. 3. Oh, we have a lot of mixtures. A lot of people are saying 2. And a lot of people say 1. Looks like, well, not many people are saying 3, so I'm taking that one away. So this one is 4. 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm gonna take away 4. Seems like 1 and 2 are the most popular. So out of 1 or 2. Two, 2, 2. 1. We're still, yeah, this one does show the pink better. I think so. I do love this one though. This one is actually on crushed curry. So it doesn't really show the melon mambo that much. All right, so we kind of got a tie here for these 2. All right, so we've narrowed it down to these. Now we've still got these over here. So let's take these off because whichever one you pick, I can't really use the Starry Sky though. Never mind. I got to do my swap for my meeting, but I can't use the one with Starry Sky. All right, out of these, and Tahitian Tide's retiring too, so dang. So this one is probably my favorite, but this is retiring colors. This is Tahitian Tide and Starry Sky. I could swap out what's not retiring. That's a blueberry. I could use blueberry instead of Starry Sky. Okay, so this one, let's say we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So most people are liking this one. This is white. Oh, a lot of people like 2. I know, it's hard to pick. I think this is my least favorite. Yeah, nobody's voting for 5. Okay. A couple of 4s. Donna says 1, 2, 3, 4. Now see, I really don't like 3 that much. Most people don't like 3. So we'll take that one away. All right, so this is 1, 2, and 5. I love all of these, but I think these 2 are probably my favorite. Okay, so nobody really picked this one either. All right, so now we'll take just the blues, and I'm gonna make a card with each one. All right, so out of this is just the blue ones. Which one do you like? 1, 2, 3, 4. So hard to tell. A lot of people like 4. That's so funny. See, I really like the bluer ones better, but almost everybody's saying 4 or 2. 2. All right, it's 2 and 4. That's surprising me because I think these 2 are the prettiest ones. All right, so now I'll make one. So we're gonna make one with the blue and one with the orangey. So, okay, out of these 2, 1 and 2. Vicky says, stop asking us. Okay. 1, 1, 1, 1. 1, 1. Okay, everybody's picking 1. All right, and then out of these 2, which one do you want to use? So I've got some, let's see, I've got some Tahitian tide paper for this one, or we have the blue. I think Tahitian tide, maybe. Oh, yeah. And then I've got, let's see. All right, so out of these 2, which one are we doing? This is my favorite, the second one. I am doing one with each one. So we're doing this one, and then we're going to do one of these. Wow, it's already 10:43. Holy cow. 2, 2, 2. Okay, everybody says 2. All right, so do we like Melon Mambo or do we like Calypso Coral? You guys are fun playing this game with me. All right, that's Melon Mambo, and that's Calypso Coral. Melon Mambo. I feel like the eye doctor. Number 1 or number 2? Number 3 or number 4? That's what the eye doctor always does. Flips that thing back and forth, and you're like, I can't tell. I don't know. They look the same to me. All right, we're split. Dang it. Debbie says it's too early to make decisions. Oh, it's pretty much 50-50. Dang. I don't know. Calypso Coral or Melon Mambo. See, I like the Melon Mambo, but I think it's hard to tell. I think Calypso Coral's winning. All right, so we're gonna do Calypso Coral. So this is what's so easy. So once you make a whole stack of these, this is what you do. You pick a piece of paper that goes with it. Ta-da. Glue it down. And it doesn't matter what the back looks like because it's not gonna show. Make sure your flowers are going the right direction. And put it down. Hopefully this is dry by now so I don't get it on my fingers. I just love this one. This is my favorite because blue is my favorite color. But again, these are retiring colors, so I can't do my swap in that color. All right, then we're gonna do the same thing with this one. But isn't this like the easiest technique you've ever seen? Especially if you emboss them first. I think it's easier. Yeah, Vicky, I'm gonna move my fat fingers. And the bad thing is I read that last night right before I went to bed. So I was like all hyped up from that concert and in a good mood. And I was like, I couldn't sleep. So I was like, let me go read some comments and reply to some comments. And that's the first one that popped up. And I thought, really? I was so mad. So anyway, I was just like, okay, so I did bring some little postage cutouts to do a word. So I brought thank you for everything. So I think, let's see, I would like to use both different colors, but let's do the Calypso Coral first, and then that's easier to clean off. So we'll do that on here. And we're gonna dip it. And there. All right, so we got a word for this one, and then we're gonna do the same thing. Oh, you know what else we need to do? Have some inside pieces. All right, so we want an inside for both. So these are just our regular measurements. So the back piece is 8.5 by 5.5. The front is 4 by 5.25, and so is the inside. So that's all you need. So I've got a flower that matches this really nicely. So we'll do that in Calypso on here. So that looks pretty. Clean it. I gotta change my paper now because I got it all dirty. Okay. And then we're gonna change the color to, let's see, we'll change it to, where did my starry sky go? Ooh. Okay. Oh, wow, that looks really dark. We're gonna dip that. I've heard from a lot of you guys that you dip everything now. And then let's put this on the inside. Gorgeous. That would have been pretty in Tahitian tide too. Maybe we should do that instead. Let's see. That's pretty. Still even got a little bit of the darker blue on there too. Okay. And then what we could do, let me see if this would look good. Stamp this. Oh, that looks pretty like that. I love it. Okay. Maybe we should do that to this one too, except now my stamp is really dirty and I don't have a chamois. I just have ink all over my fingers. Okay, so this is going to go on the inside. That lady with the mean comments, probably the same one that, yeah, use my baby wipes. I should do that. The lady that told me my fingers were in the way is probably the same one that told me I glue wrong. She said I should be gluing the piece that's underneath, not the smaller piece, because I always glue the smaller piece and put it down. She said I should be doing the bigger piece and then just laying it on it. I said, I don't think so. Okay, and then just put this wherever you want. If you made a mistake anywhere, you could cover it. And if you want to put a back piece behind it to layer, you can always do that too. All right, and then we're gonna make a little bow in a second. So let's, Vicky's right, I got wipes. I can wipe it off with the wipe. Oh, can't get one. I got two. Okay. Oh, now I got foam in there. I like my chamois better. All right, we got Melon Mambo. Let's stamp that on here. Oh, yeah, I like that better. All right, and then take that. Perfect. Love it, love it, love it. Okay. All right, so this will go on the inside. And then we're gonna make a little bow for the front. You really don't need to put much of anything on these cards because they're so pretty. Yeah, what the heck does she know? That's right. She needs to start her own channel. That's what's so funny is the people that always complain are people that don't have their own channel and they don't know how much work it is to do videos. And they complain about the littlest thing. And you're like, do you know how much time it takes to come up with projects and do all this stuff? And they're free. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Okay, so let's make a bow with my linen thread. I know, did you notice that like all the ribbon is retiring pretty much except for linen thread and like a couple other things? I can't find my scissors. Oh, here they are. So before we went to the concert, we went to Panera's, and I've always loved Panera's, but their prices have gone up so much, which, you know, is true of just about every single place that you go out to eat. I used to go out to eat all the time, like for lunch, because usually lunch is cheaper than dinner, but I used to go to Panera's at least once a week, at least. And it was less than 10 bucks, you know, to get a salad or you pick two or whatever. But we got 2 salads. We each got a salad and water. We didn't even get a drink because the drinks are $3 and something, you know. And it was like $14 for a salad. I said, that is insane for a salad. All right, so there's my little bow, and I've got some rhinestones. You could stop there. You don't need a bow even. You can make them as easy or as hard as you want. And really, like if you used some blue ribbon would be pretty. And you could even take some of these and put them as, oops. Take your blending Stampin' blends and color the rhinestones whatever color you want. And let me put some in the center of those little flowers. Where's another one? We'll do one more. I know I always do 3, but we're gonna do 3 little ones and a big one. All right, and then, did I spray that one? Yeah, I did. All right, so there you go, there's one. And then let's put a bow on this one and some rhinestones too. See, these little rhinestones fit perfect in those little teeny flowers. Oops. I'm glad they didn't get rid of these. I would really, well, I'm already upset about what they did get rid of, but at least they didn't get rid of the rhinestones. Okay, anybody got any fun plans this weekend? I will be stamping. I got a class, well, 2 classes this week, and we're making the perennial lavender note cards, the craft note cards and envelopes which are retiring. So we're going to make cards with that, and then a box actually comes in the pack. So we're going to decorate a box and make 5 cards to go in there. So I'll be working on that today. And then also I've got my meeting Monday. I got to do a swap for that. And then I've got another video on Tuesday that I need to come up with a project for. So I'll be working on this. I got a lot of stamping to get done. Plus I got to work all day tomorrow, do a double. All right, so there we go. Did I spray that? Yep. All right, so there are our cards for today. And I have a dirty sheet of paper under here. And then we've got all these other ones that we can make cards with. So I have a whole ton of other ones that we can do. I'm running out of room here. Look at that. So we've got all these different ones. So look at that. Let me read some comments. Oh, and I got a joke. So hold on. Oh, inside the card is that, I don't know what that is. It's from the stamp set that has a big mushroom and a bird and that flower. I forget what it's called. Thanks, Vicki. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got any openings? I do on Tuesday, Deborah. What do you think of the new catalog? I don't know. I think it's kind of confusing. I don't like that there's not a page like just for, you know, the designer paper and things like that. I think the current catalog is more, oh, matte one with black. That'd be a good idea. Matte it. So put another matte under that with like the pink or the yellow. That would be a good idea. Good idea, Tina. Is it a black eye on my town of residence that there's no Panera? Oh, I don't know. We have a bunch of them. Maybe flower comes from Inspirational Sketches. I'm pretty sure that's what it is from. Yep, Inspirational Sketches. I want to say, okay, we could watch her in the Ultra. Yeah, I don't know who she is. It just said some Robin from Florida or something. Okay, let me get the joke for you. So hold on a second. And then I've also got cards to give away. I forgot to do that last time. Okay, what religion is your bra? Now, this is for the women. I don't know if your husband's like this, but this is for women. Sorry, Bill. A man walked into the ladies' department and shyly walked up to a woman behind the counter and said, "I'd like to buy a bra for my wife." "What type of bra?" asked the clerk. "Type?" inquires the man. "There's more than one type." "Look around," said the sales lady as she showed a sea of bras in every shape and size, color, and material imaginable. "Actually, even with all this variety, there are really only 4 basic types of bras to choose from." Relieved, the man asked about the types. The sales lady replied, "Well, there's the Catholic, the Salvation Army, the Presbyterian, and the Baptist types. Which one would you prefer?" And now, totally befuddled, the man asked about the differences between them. The sales lady responded, "It's really quite simple. The Catholic type supports the masses. The Salvation Army type lifts the fallen. The Presbyterian type keeps them staunch and upright. The Baptist type makes mountains out of molehills. Oh, and have you ever wondered why A, B, C, D, double D, E, F, G, and H are the letters used to define bra sizes?" Now, I've never understood this, because why doesn't it just go A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I? There's always D, double D, and triple D. This is me talking, because I wear triple D. And that's not even listed on this. I know that's TMI for you guys, but I've never understood why. Why does the D have like multiples? It could be A, double A, triple B. Only the D gets tripled. All right, if you have wondered why but couldn't figure out what the letter stood for, it's about time you became informed. A is for almost boobs. B is for barely there. C, can't complain. D, dang. Double D is double dang. Triple D is double dang. I don't know. E is for enormous. F is for fake. G is for get a reduction. H is help me, I've fallen and I can't get up. Oh, and there's one more. Don't forget the German bra. Holds them from flopping. Okay. I hope you liked that. I thought that was really cute. And somebody sent me that one. I can't remember who it was. Oh, Bill, did you like that bra one? All right, I got some cards to give away. Hold on. Let me see. And I've got a couple people from last time that have not sent me a message yet. So I'm going to give away theirs next time. So if you might not have gotten one, check my last, not the last one, but 2 videos ago, because I gave away like 5 and 3 of them have not been claimed yet. So maybe take a peek on that one at the end. All right, so here's the cards, whoops, for today. All right, so here we go. And I've got some names from the comments. Oh, I got to pick some more names because these are almost gone. All right, first one is Karen Devo. So you get that one. I didn't see her on here today. Diane Baldwin. Patricia Weed. And Marie Curl. All right. That's who inspired my card today. And the last one for today is Rita Yates. So there you go. Those are today's winners. Can't get that to stay down. All right. So if you see your name on here, don't forget, send me an email at stampgirl2@cox.net. And don't forget, the retired sale does not start till the 9th, but if you want to make sure you get stuff, I would order now. Also, all the prices are going up May 1st. So like the paper, the cardstock paper, what else is going up? The envelopes, some of the adhesives, a lot of stuff. I don't have the list with me, but there is a lot of stuff going up, mostly paper kind of stuff, but oh, the punches, the paper snips, the chamois, a lot of things are going up. Refills, oh yeah, refills are going up. Oh, the ink, yep, ink pads. And they're going up a lot. Paper's going up $1.50. All right, so that's all I can think of. All right, so I'll be back on Tuesday night for another video. Thank you guys for joining me this morning. I'm finally awake now. And I hope you enjoyed this video and you'll go and try to make some of these cards yourself. They're so easy, especially if you do the embossing first, I think, and then use your brayer. It's definitely super easy. All right, you guys, I'll see you back Tuesday. Have a great rest of your weekend and take care, everybody. Bye-bye.